Hey people, welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed my channel, click the subscribe and bell icon button. Failure. What is failure? Why failure is so important in our life? Failure, as much as it hurts, it is important part of our life. In fact, failure is necessary. I have felt more times than I like to admit, and I'm not talking about small failures. I'm talking about kind of failures that rock your world, completely altering the landscape of your relationships, finance, and mental well-being. In fact, failure is a life's great teacher. It nature's chisel that chips away all the excess, stripping down egos at its mold and shape us through divine intentions. It's through failure that we learn the greatest lessons that life could teach us. What is failure? Really? Why it's so important to fail at something before we can succeed? In life, it's necessary to fail. Failure is a stepping stone. In fact, there are 5 powerful life lessons that failure helps to teach and instill in us. If you recently failed at something in a major way and you are going through a difficult time right now, keep these important lessons in mind. The first important lesson gained from failure is experience. What happens when we fail? When we go through something and can walk away with first hand experience, it helps us to develop a deeper understanding for life. The experience of failing at something is truly invaluable. It completely alters our frame of mind through the induction of pain. It makes us reflect on the real nature of things and their importance in our life, transforming and improving our future selves. Next lesson is knowledge. Failure brings it with important first hand knowledge. That knowledge can be harnessed in the future to overcome that very failure that inflicted so much pain in the first place. Nothing can replace the knowledge gained from failure. Famous Thomas Edison failed nearly 10,000 times to create a commercially valuable electric light bulb. With each failure, he gained the knowledge of just one more avenue that did not work. It was accumulated knowledge developed from nearly 10,000 failed attempts that ultimately lead to his success. Third lesson is resilience. Failing in life helps to build resilience. The more we fail, the more resilient we become. In order to achieve great success, we must know resilience. Because if we think that we are going to succeed on the first try or even the first few tries, then we are sure to set ourselves up for a more painful failure. The characteristic of resilience can help us in so many ways in life. Resilience helps to breed success by setting the game up to win. Gone are the lofty expectations that things will happen overnight, and in comes the expectation that true success will take an enormous amount of work and effort. Next is growth. When we fail, we grow and mature as human beings. We reach deeper meanings and understanding about our lives and why we are doing the things that we are doing. This helps us to reflect and take things into perspective, developing meaning from painful situation. Life is designed for us to grow and improve from very genetic fibers that makes us into who we are as an individual person, into a fabric of society on a global scale. Growth is a fundamental part of us. Without growth, we could not improve life on every front. Last is value. One of the biggest lessons that we can learn from the life's failure is the necessity to create and spread an exceedingly high amount of value. In fact, value lies at the heart of success, and the lack of value is a fundamental pillar to failure. In thinking about your past failure, think about how much value you brought to the table. Could you have offered more value? Would that have prevented failure? When you learn to create immense value, and do so consistently, you will eventually succeed. So it's the end, but life is not the end. My next video is about how to recover from failure. So click the bell icon so you get the notification.